Welcome to ClayShare Con Day 2. Here we are continuing in the afternoon session, and we have Del Good from Speedball joining us, and he is going to share with us, I believe, the premiere of the new colors from Speedball. So you're going to see it here on ClayShare Con first. Now, Speedball is an amazing company. They are based in North Carolina. I've been working with them for over 10 years, and I love their underglazes. They've got some amazing glazes. I'm excited for the new colors. Plus, we're giving away an Artista wheel. So there's lots of good stuff. Oh, and the Boss base and their bats. So it goes on and on and on. And we're going to have another demo with Speedball tomorrow, I believe. But right now, we're going to head out to Dell and see these new glazes from Speedball. Hey, Dell, how you doing?
Hey Jess, what's going on?
We are so excited to have you as part of ClayShare Con 6, our 6th year.
Let's do
I,
it.
I know you've been with us. Is your third year with us?
My third year. This is awesome.
Yeah,
This
this is so
this is
great.
definitely one of the highlights every year.
Well, what you got for us?
Well, like you said, we first of all would like to thank all the lovely artists and retailers and supporters out there for making the Mid-Fire line such a huge success. And we couldn't have done it without everybody's support, and because of all that, we've decided to, hey, let's continue to provide more options because you can never have enough glaze options for artists out there. So why don't we just jump into it with six more options, Really,
Let's
really,
do
really
it.
fun stuff. We have an amazing chemist named Scott, who's a wizard. And so me and him get together and we just come up with, well, he usually comes up with the fun stuff, and then I do the yay or nay, and there we go. So really excited about these six that we're launching next month, actually.
Yes, and
So
we, I believe, are giving away some of these new glazes and a prize, in addition to all the other amazing things. And they will ship as soon as they're ready. So probably April is my understanding, but
um,
maybe sooner. I don't know. We'll
hopefully
see.
sooner.
Hopefully
Hopefully
sooner,
sooner.
but somebody's going to
And,
get them. They're going to win them.
yeah,
So that's the best way to get things.
yeah, we got to have more than just me having fun with these things. So
Right? Exactly.
so yeah. So yeah, like I said, we have six new mid-fire colors. So range cone 5, cone 6 is what we've tested them at. And we'll just start going down the line and talk through them. I have some great examples today because we've listened, and like anybody, we like to try to continue to improve and provide that extra superior value to the consumer. So I have some excellent cone 6 and cone 5 examples to kind of show you what these different colors will do from the start. So we'll start off with, see if I can get it under here, natural opal. Let me see.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Let's see if we want to do the top down. So this one is a little too close. Okay, let's back it. There we go. There we go, right about there. So this one is it appears like a pretty translucent white glaze, but it has a lot of fun. Back to my left. There we go. Um, so there's a lot of fun stuff. Like I know it's one of those that you got to see it when you get to it. So there's a lot of colors coming in there. As you can see, it's playing on top of the underglaze there a little bit, letting some of those graphics come through. That was kind of, purposeful to test it and to kind of show what it can do. So this is 2 coats, 3 coats. So you can see you can continue to build that opacity as you go. This piece is cone 6. So this is natural opal cone 6. And all the clay body that I'll show you today is all on B-Mix, on Laguna B-Mix. So a lot of fun with that one. Cone 6, this one's nice and glossy. You get, like I said, all kinds of fun little hints of other colors in there throughout that one. So this one, natural opal. This one was interesting. It was actually slated to be a part of the original 30. But we had some rework we wanted to do and test it out a little bit more. So it's exciting to have this one finally in the lineup. So really excited about this one. So cone 6, like I said, is nice glossy finish. Let's bring out its cone 5 counterpart. Let's see, I had it a little bit. So this one is it's like a nice satiny finish at cone 5.
So you go a little hotter, you get glossier, a little
Mhm.
cooler, a little more satin.
A little more satin, a deeper color to it. You still get some of those fun like color gradations in there. Um, like some pinks, some light blues, there's some purples in there that you can see on both of them. They're very, very subtle. And this one is also going to be amazing for layering. So I've already had a lot of fun kind of playing around with that. And then as you can see, now this is the same thing. 2 coats down here, 3 coats up top. And you can see it's still translucent at cone 5. So really, really, really excited to have natural opal in the lineup. So can't wait to see what artists do with this one going forward.
Yeah, that's really pretty. A lot of potential there.
And these cups will be at Ensika as well. So if anybody wants to come and check these out in the booth and get a closer look for you,
They
that's
can
what
get pictures. They can come take a photo of
they can
themselves
get
with the
pictures
cup.
with them, maybe
Yeah.
maybe bring some juice or something, sample them out, see how they do.
I love it.
So the next one this is another one. This one is called Lemon Drop. This is another one
Ooh, yeah.
planned for the original 30, but we pulled it back to do some rework to make sure we had it just right for everybody. So really, look to the left. Okay, here we go. There we go. So this one is just light pastel yellow, and it gets those cascading whites in it throughout. This one is really really fun, really easy to apply. You can see again we have the 2 coats here, and then 3 coats. What that'll get you. So it gets you a little bit more opaque, a little bit more of that modeling, like the whole rest of the line that we've come to be, to like and love with the mid-fire line. So yeah, you just get some really, really cool movement with this one, and this is also one we're excited for when it comes to layering. So, and it also, I like to use a lot of yellow in my work, my personal work. So really, really excited about this one.
I love a good yellow, you know?
So yeah, so this one comes 6. Again, this is a nice glossy finish. Counterpart. At cone 5, this one is also goes a nice satiny finish to it. Still opaque. But again, 2 coats, 3 coats. It's very, very versatile glaze, very easy to apply. Yeah, I was fighting pretty hard for this one. I'm not gonna lie. I was one of the lemon drop champions behind this. We got to get lemon drop in the lineup. So really excited to see this one. Righty. So the next, let's go with Galaxy Mist.
Ooh, I love the name of that.
So this one, obviously, with the huge popularity of Lavender Mist, Scott got back into the lab immediately after the launch. This was one of the first ones that he created after the original 30 launched. So bringing a little bit more of a darker purple and bringing out those blues. There's like you can get some really really
Nice.
bright
Yeah.
purple blues throughout it. So really really excited about this one. Uh, and just who doesn't like a good purple? So again with this one, you can see this one's really important with the 2 coats. You see you don't really get as much of the turquoise coming through, the turquoise spots. But as you step it up to 3 coats, that's when you start really getting those spots starting to come throughout and giving you that galaxy effect. And then as you can see on the inside, like a lot of that, a lot of those stars and comets and all that fun action starts popping through really well.
So we had a question. How stable are these? Meaning, do they run a lot or do they stay put pretty well?
they stay put really well.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, all these three. And we'll talk about that. That's a pretty good question. We'll talk about only one of them kind of has a little bit of a movement to it, and it's still even that one is not much. Um, but this is me, like when you see this is actually me glazing down to that area like that. So it's barely moved from where I've glazed it at. And so like I said, cone 6, glossy, deep purples. Actually, I'm gonna keep that one like that because it's fun to look inside that one. And then the cone 5. So cone 5, this one, and all the rest of them will be the same. It's glossy at cone 5, glossy at cone 6. You still get a lot of the purples and the teal highlights and the white highlights that show up throughout. A little bit more subdued than what you'd get at 5, but as you can see on the inside, you still get a lot of it. And that was a key point for us on this launching these 6 and all the other future launches of the Midfire line is making sure we have as much as we can like results at both Cone 5, Cone 6. We have been having fun ourselves and other people taking these all the way up to 10, which has been a lot of fun for the Midfire line. And so we'll continue to work on that. But for now, we'll work on the Cone 5, Cone 6 results. So yeah, this one is your Galaxy Mist.
I love it. I love it. So these were all brushed on?
Yeah, all of these were brushed on. So 3 coats, changing the directions every time, just standard application. And so that's been a lot of fun, especially for me, because I don't typically do that type of style, but I've learned since the Midfire launch, and now I'm a brush glazer through and through. So yeah, so I was like, yeah. So now it's fun to kind of mix both of those techniques in there. So I actually rather enjoy the brushing now. Ready? Let's see. Who is next? Let's go with Dragon's Eye.
Ooh, well, I love the Dragon Stone that you came out with last year. So let's check out Dragon's Eye.
So Dragon's Eye is the little brother. It's the blue version.
The blue version.
But the thing with Dragonstone, you have, tremendous amount of, you have several colors. A lot of colors are playing around in Dragonstone. With Dragon's Eye, it's really just blues. All you're going to get is mainly 2 sharp variations of blues that looks kind of like an iris, actually, once fired. So that's why we went with Dragon's Eye for the name. And with this one in particular, let me see if I can get a little close. So you can see there's 2-coat application. It's just a nice blue, translucent blue. As you go to 3 coats and more, that's when you start really getting that modeling action in there with these, with Dragon's Eye. So very beautiful blue. And like I said, once you get those other colors coming through, this one's really, really fun. It's one of those that as you get closer to it, the action gets even more. So really excited. I know it's kind of hard to show on the camera, like all the different colors and stuff that's inside of this one. But yeah, definitely excited about Dragon's Eye, what that was going to do. And the beauty of Dragon's Eye, we pull out its counterpart. These look almost identical, cone 5, cone 6. So, and actually on this one, I actually got more of the modeling at cone 5.
So are they all food safe, the ones you've shared so far?
Every last one of them is food safe.
Love it. All food safe. Yes.
Yeah, we've not crossed that line where we'll start releasing them that aren't. So we're still, plus I like to use them myself at my house. So
Right. Yeah. You want when your family's using the pots you made, you want to make sure the glazes are food safe.
that's one of the first things we'll test for. We go forward. And it's pretty good too. Like I said, Scott formulates them that way from the beginning. Like that's a consideration from the start for him. So yeah, that is Dragon's Eye. Next up, Prisma Green. This
What
one is
cream? Pri-
green.
Prisma green. Ooh.
This one is definitely a party in a jar. Like, like and that's because there's so many colors inside of this green, and it has that kind of mother of pearl opalescent.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That is very luminous.
Yeah, so it's like it's so much going on, and then really at the breaks, how you get this yellow highlight at the breaks, all that subtle modeling throughout. This one's probably of the 36 now that we have. This one's probably the most user friendly. Like this one loves to be brushed on. Like this one this one likes to show off. So as you can see with we have the two coats here is still a little bit translucent, and then as we go to the three coats, a little bit more opacity. Um, but yeah, this one just continues to flow. You get purple hues in there, some reds, uh, but overall that nice green effect that we're looking for with this one. And this one's been fun. I've been using this one kind of behind the scenes for a little bit now. So it's fun to see it, to share it, and finally get it out to the public and see what everybody else will do with it. And this one, Cone 5, uh, exactly the same at Cone 5. So again, with this one, two coats, you can see down here, three coats, bumps up the opacity, but you still get all those colors. And even with this, you can see it's sitting on top of the underglaze. You still get all those colors. And you see it still goes real solid, and you still get the yellow breaks throughout.
Nice.
And then on the inside. So this one's a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's really nice. And I have to say, I appreciate you showing cone 6 and cone 5 results because we have a lot of people do both.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's getting more and more popular. So why not? And then I'm doing it more because a lot of my favorite, clay bodies, are performing. They're starting to perform better at 5 and 6. So now I'm switching that up in my studio as well. And last but not least of the new 6, we have our good friend Blue Flame. Now this one, all in one glaze, you get rich reds and really, really fun bright blues. So as you can see on the inside, you have that cascading blue, like a blue waterfall with the reds throughout.
Uh-huh. That is amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Did you
really.
save the best for last? Is that what's happening?
I mean, I kind of did. I kind of let up. Like Christmas Green is one of my favorites, but I ain't gonna lie. Blue Flame, yeah, like this one continues to wow. Uh, so, and even with that, like, yes, I underglazed this piece red, but that's
Hmm.
really the the Blue Flame doing that red. It's not affecting that red color hardly at all. Because on the inside, you can still see it. The inside is still the color of the clay, which is white. Um,
Yeah, it's sweet.
and I did this one the same way. Like, so this is two, it's still just two coats here, three coats up here, but this one cascaded a little bit. So this one does move a little bit, but it didn't move past really where I glazed it. So definitely excited about about the potential of blue flame and how it's just going to transform pieces like crazy out there. Just leave some for me. I mean, even though I do work for the company, I don't have priority over getting the glazes that the artists do. So so there's a lot of times even when I'm trying to order for myself and I have to wait. So but yeah, really excited about this one. Now this one at Cone 5, we're not going to change the name or anything, but it's a little bit more purple at 5. Maybe you can call it a purple flame. But it is still an amazing color at
Yeah,
5.
oh, it's so pretty. That's I'm gonna say that's my favorite, really close to Galaxy Mist. Like they are neck and neck, but that's a must-have. I always there's always one, right? There's always a glaze when you
If
see, it's like one stands out. That's the one.
if somebody were to ask me which one to try of the 6, I'd be like, okay, get blue flame. You got to get blue flame,
Yeah.
and then right behind that one, get you some Prisma green, and then
Hmm.
after that, I would say, yeah, Galaxy Mist, and then just after that, just you might as well get the whole set.
Now that's I agree. Are they going to be sold as a set? Are you going to sell them as a set or individual?
These 6 will be both. There will
Okay.
be, so you can get the 16 ounce, normal 16 ounce jar. You can get a 6-pack of 16 ounces or a 4-ounce 6-pack. So,
Wonderful. That's very exciting. People love buying sets, when you get them all, try them all,
oh
get them in
yeah,
your kiln.
yeah. So these two, then I'll do
Sweet.
that. I'll do the pairing again so everybody can see them all next to each other. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. All right, let's do Galaxy Mist.
Can we pre-order? I doubt, I don't know. You guys doing pre-orders for these glazes?
We're not doing pre-orders for these, so we've sent them out. We've sent out the proper ordering forms and stuff to all the major retailers and our customers and stuff. So they'll as they bring them in, and then after towards the end of March, we'll have them up available on our site as well. Um,
Okay. And the
just
ceramic shop, I know they're going to have them, right?
oh yeah, ceramic shop.
Yeah. I see
We've
them
reached
chatting
out.
on here, so they're like
Yeah,
they
we're hoping. We're
they
hoping.
yeah, they will. I'm pretty sure they're going to have them because they love them too.
Yeah, and it was a little bit. It was a little bit on me. I had to get all the paperwork right, but finally sent out everything properly to everybody today. And yesterday, last night, and tonight, and today, we started, sending out everything out for everybody that wants to start loading these in. Here goes lemon drop. So yeah, so mid or say late March to early April, you'll start seeing these showing up.
So they'll be at Nsika for people to see
They will be at Nsika for people to see. You can purchase these at Nsika from Blick,
from
from the Blick
Blick.
booth. If you go to the Blick
Oh,
booth, they will have the 4-ounce sample pack available
okay. Another reason to be at Nsika.
there.
Come, I am putting that on my list of things to get while I'm there. Is I'll be at the Blick booth. So folks can go to the ceramic shop and get 25% off all Speedball glazes and the Boss Base with no code necessary. It's just automatic, but not these because they're not out yet. So
Not
sadly,
just yet.
but
That's
you can
correct.
get all the other ones, which were pretty amazing as well. Uh, and they have a great code, $20 off, $100 or more with the code ClayShareCon20. So that's through the 23rd, and that's only at the ceramic shop.
Yeah,
So you
thank you
can,
so much, Ceramic Shop. They are
yeah, they've
they
been
are such
great.
amazing.
Yeah, they're fabulous folks there. And let's see, you got any other questions? Yeah, ceramic shop said absolutely. We are counting down for them. So All right, so folks are asking, how are they on texture? Do you have any examples, or how are they on flat surfaces?
So texture, even better. I know just
Yeah.
particularly for me, it was just, I show them on the flat surfaces, but like, for instance, you have the breaks on the rim. Yeah, it's just all of these break in a really, really fun way on texture. We will again at Ensika have the new chip charts, actual chips, so people can see those, and it'll definitely have the different texture and the breaks. And then we're also going to have a lot of all of these will end up on the website showing different versions of them. Um, and we just launched our new layering library for those who aren't aware of it, showing all like majority of the mid-fires combined in many different fun layering ways. So that's also a good way to go check it out and get excited.
That is so awesome. I'm really excited about these glazes. I see a lot of folks are too. They want to buy them right now. Just hold on, everybody. You gotta.
Yeah, something about that blue flame.
I know. I love it with the pink too. I'm a pink girl, so when you put anything good with a pink, I'm in. So yes. How about layering over each other though? That lemon drop I think could look really nice with the blue flame on top, right? Like,
Oh yeah, yeah. We're our Megan Shockey. She's another amazing artist that's on our staff. She's the one that helped build actually, she did the work for the layering library. She did all the layers. So she's definitely working on these to get these uploaded and show everybody the different layering combinations as soon as we can.
so we should follow your social media, Speedball
See you
Ceramics.
also.
Yes. And to see the combos and layers and things that are going to be posted in the coming weeks leading up to Ensika. So if you aren't following Speedball, do it. Go. And if you follow Clay Share, go follow me, Clay_share on Instagram and Facebook, because I will share them as soon as you guys share them. I'll definitely get it out there and repost them so people can see what you got. All right. So any other questions? We're about to wrap it up here. Did I lose you?
Good.
Did I lose sound?
No, we're good.
Hold on.
Uh,
It's
oh, okay. Okay. Well, hey, everybody, thank you. Thank you for chiming in. Thank you, Ceramic
I
Shop,
lost sound.
again
I
for the
can't. I'm
amazing
working on it though.
for the
I'm
amazing
getting there.
support.
So
And yeah.
thank
Yeah.
you, Del, so much. Having technical audio difficulties. It's because my dogs ate my AirPods, and I'm working on like one. I have one that survived, and I'm working with it. And I ordered a new pair, but they're not here yet. And I'm just like, it happened yesterday morning. I'm like, no, right before we started. Uh, so thank you so much, Del. This has been amazing. So great to have
Thank
you
you.
here as part of Clay ShareCon and sharing those new Speedball glazes. We will see Megan tomorrow, and I will see
Yes.
you at Ensika in March. Thank you.
Do
All
it.
right. Awesome. Thanks a bunch. There
All
they
right.
are, the
The
new
new
Speedball
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 glazes.
glazes.
Which one's
Which
your
one's your
favorite?
favorite?
It's hard
It's
to
hard to
pick. They're
pick.
like children. How do you pick a fave? But I wrote them down as Dell. Look, I'm taking notes as I'm working. And I do think the blue flame is my favorite. Like, that's coming home. I'm going to get the set. Who am I kidding? You guys know. You know. I'm going to get all 6. I'm going to be right there at the Blick booth at Ensika. I've got a list of things I got to get when I first get there. And that booth's one of them. I'm not going to say some of them because I know limited edition. And if I tell you all, you'll beat me to it. Just kidding. No, I'm just kidding, kind of. So, all right, we're going to have a little break. And when we come back, we're going to be playing with fire. That is right. We have Michael Harbridge doing a Raku demo. So we'll be back in just a few for that. Huge thank you to Speedball for being a part of this year's Clay ShareCon, and to Dell for his amazing presentation of the new glazes. And don't forget, Megan will be here tomorrow morning, and she's going to be demonstrating the Speedy screens. See you in a bit.